right? This is always about perspective. I was just having a conversation yesterday with, some prospective buyers that are coming from LA, and that Ronnie can definitely relate to this. And they were like, "Hey, we're looking on the east side, and we see there's some reports of crime and stuff. Like, what do you think about that?" I'm like, "It's nothing compared to where you live." Like, I wouldn't want to live in LA.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Like zero. Like
Nothing.
I mean, it's 0.001 of the crime rate of LA. So if you're good in LA, you're definitely
laugh
good
at it, you know.
Well, that's a common question. You know, people say, "Well, I like that house, but tell me about the neighborhood. Is the neighborhood safe?" You know, that question is like, I don't know how to process it. Well, I've been here for 21 years. I've never locked my front door. I don't know. I think so.
It's so funny, you know, that. So, well, look, you know, I moved here in 84, 21 years old, right, from Chicago. And somebody said, "Oh yeah, you know, you got to watch out because, you know, Kalihi, it's a bad neighborhood." Like, dude, you have no idea what a bad neighborhood is. You have absolutely no idea what a bad neighborhood is. Kalihi's a bad neighborhood because the kids look at you like the weird way. That's Kalihi's bad neighborhood. Yeah, you don't know. You know, in Chicago, it's like when you're going through a bad neighborhood, it's like, don't stop at the intersection. Some intersections don't even stop at all. Just run the red light. The cops will tell you to run the red light, right? Yeah, for real, Sasha. They will tell you to run the red light. And for sure, what you never do is you never drive on the right side of the street, such that if you do stop at an intersection, you'll be stopped by the sidewalk, because that's a dangerous place to be. Is parked stopped in your vehicle on the right side next to a sidewalk where someone could walk up to your car and, you know, do whatever. So it's that kind of, that's a bad neighborhood. That's a bad neighborhood. So anyway,
and we look at the news recently, right, with wildfires in California, the flooding in Texas. Like, to me, the weather events here are pretty minor compared to what happens. Tornadoes in the Midwest. I mean, blizzards in the north and the northeast. I mean, yeah, it's really perspective wise.
All right,
we don't get hit with hurricanes nearly as much as the East Coast does. You know,
exactly.
They get hit like up, and then they come back down and hit them again, and then hit them again, and it's like, what?
Dylan, when you
said Mexico will just line them up one after the other.